Yeah. What's going on? It's the one and only ManDeleon, the Al Capone of the microphone. And welcome to Dawghouse with ManDeleon. Hey, so um let me I was trying to share, but I wanted to make sure I turned my phone down too real quick. So okay, we good. So yeah, man. Um First of all, we got a big game this weekend, so that's gonna be, us the Steelers. But it was also some other breaking news today. Some breaking news today. Oh, see, we already got the Steelers fans up in here already. The Steelers fans can't wait. My man Dink, what up, Dink? Steelers fan. But it is what it is. But we're gonna talk about it. And I might even get him in the show a little second. But we're gonna kind of go over some stuff, man. But this is Dawghouse with ManDeleon, um, live on YouTube, ManDeleon Live. So if you're not subscribing, be sure to go hit the subscribe button and the bell. Oh, he already talking stuff. Um, and definitely, but this is Dawghouse. So we talking Cleveland Browns, everything, whatever you want to talk about the Browns, we gonna do that. You know, whether if it's old school, new school, whatever, this is the Dawghouse. We gonna talk about it. But obviously, the big news today, um, not only do we have Pittsburgh coming up this Sunday, which is a pivotal game. You know, AFC North is the is the best is the best division in the NFL. Let me just say it. Um, but the elephant in the room, Deshaun Watson is out for the season. I know y'all already heard because it's been breaking news everywhere um, today. But Deshaun is out for the season. He has a bone, a broken bone in his shoulder and his throwing arm. So that's not even the other one where he was having an issue, and that's a totally different arm. And then he's also had that high ankle sprain that he suffered from the other game, from the last game too. So just when it seemed like he was getting his stride, just when it seemed like he was doing his thing, um, you know, yeah. Just when it seemed like things was kind of, you know, moving in that direction. You know, but I probably should let me see. I probably should share this, you know. Um maybe we get some folks in here. Um Let me just give me 1 second. Yeah, but I'm just I gotta keep it simple. But yeah, so he hurt, and not what you would think. You know, a lot of people automatically think, okay, PJ been playing, they're gonna put PJ in. Nope, DTR is gonna get the start, the rookie out of UCLA, and obviously, when he had his the last game he played, he ain't fared too well, and that was a game against the Ravens. So imagine being a rookie. No snaps, no nothing. You ain't game playing for nothing. You the rookie. Ain't nobody even, whatever. And then we just traded Josh Dobbs because it's like at the beginning of the season. You know, and so it was no real plan, and he had to get in there, and it didn't look too good. Um, Matter of fact, it really didn't look good. What was his numbers? He was like 19 for 36 for like 121 yards, uh no TDs, 3 interceptions. Quarterback rate was like QBR was like 18.8. It was just but it was horrifying. It was horrifying to watch. You know what I'm saying? It was really something like it was really horrifying to watch that game, and they was just they was just feasting. But and then just to see us come back and win that game against the Ravens this Sunday, I mean last Sunday, that was huge. And it like you felt good after that. You was thinking like, okay, it's about to go down, you know. We about to get it. Man. And not only that, I thought it was going I did have like another Steeler hater besides Dinky. Hey Dink, I'll put the link in there too if you still around. Let me know if you kind of want to get in and talk about this. But yeah, we got DTR, and a lot of people is already kind of saying, listen, I know I just told you the numbers from the last one. I was actually a little he had a good preseason, right? So there was like some hopes like, oh, okay, when he got in that game. But obviously he didn't have no idea that he was gonna play. It was horrible. But this is like knowing, hey, you get, you going in as a starter, we getting snaps with the first team, you gonna get some type of damn chemistry. We're gonna work out something, we're gonna figure something out. We're gonna make some plays, whatever. We know my man can run. We know he got skills. I seen him do his thing at UCLA, and I was kind of excited, like for him to get his little chance. So, because PJ is just like we got a plan going forward, right? Watson out for the season. PJ wasn't the answer. He was just a whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just another backup. Like it was what it was. Okay. He said, I got a major discussion. I need to come on the show. I got you. I got you. But the thing was that he wasn't the solution because we knew Watson was coming back, right? So it was just like whatever it was, the injury was temporary. We know Watson coming back. It wasn't no whatever, So we just needed something because it was just unexpected. And the good thing is we got a good defense, right? The good thing is we got a great defense. Not a good defense. We got a great defense, right? And we're going up against another good defense. In the Steelers. This game is going to be Miles against Watts. Really. But the good thing is, we're gonna feast on a quarterback. But we're gonna have a tie. So I listen, man, I'm excited. I actually might go live that day. Because I know some people that really want to talk some stuff live. Dink, the link is right in there. If you want to go ahead and spill your beans, whatever it is, make sure you somewhere with a good signal and you can talk. But yeah, but like I say, talking about DTR, I'm still a little optimistic with what he can do. So I think he's gonna surprise some people because the one thing is that you can't go by the tape that you've seen in that first game, obviously, because there's no real tape. Like I don't know. I mean, you could look at that. I mean, but he was just thrown in the fire as a rookie, and the good thing is he was able to sit back and watch and learn. Like now back in the day, a quarterback would come in, he got 3 years, 4 years. He might be 4 years before he get a chance to start. Now you come in, man, dude's getting hurt so fast and stuff happening. You in there like, oh man, I ain't first game of the season and I ain't expected. So it happens, right? It's different now. So when you look at it now, you got to realize that the curve is different. So if you instead of sitting back watching for a couple of years, you can sit back and watch for about 8 games, 9 games, or whatever. That's a good deal compared to nowadays the standards nowadays. That's a good deal. So to being able to sit back and absorb and learn from the bench and to see the play and learn and having a little bit of time to learn the play and learn the system, because that's all you got nowadays, right? You ain't got a lot of time. And not only that, he did have some action. So with all the mistakes you made, it ain't nothing like learning from your mistakes. You can say we got a pretty good defense. No, you can say we got a great defense. You can say we got an outstanding defense. And you'll find out. You'll find out pretty soon. But yeah. So obviously, Myles Garrett doing his thing, 11 sacks already, beasting it, and we only been in 9 games this season. Some teams at 10. We already had a bye week. We had an early bye week, so like week 3, week 4, something like that. So this would be our week 10 or our game 10. So man, we definitely beasting. Oh, okay. I'm reading my man's comment. But good. But he said he wouldn't. We could talk about it, but we talking about the Browns and these Steelers. Or we could just talk about these Browns. We ain't even really got to talk about no Steelers because this is the Dawghouse. I'm perfectly fine just talking about the Browns because I don't follow other teams that I don't follow. But if that makes sense. No, but for the most part, like I don't particularly follow teams that's my rivals. Like I'm Ohio State. I can care less about anything that team of North doing. I care less about. I don't know. I don't even want to watch their games. I don't need no, because I ain't playing the game. So you ain't psyching me out by me watching it and seeing some fake how good people telling me they are or whatever, because technically they ain't really played nobody, so they was supposed to be running up the score on nobodies. So it is what it is. But back to these Browns, because I ain't gonna be too long, but we're gonna talk about these Browns. Right? The good thing is our run game has been solid. It's been solid. Jerome had a great game the other day. Kareem beasting. I'm glad we got Kareem back. Like he ain't bust none out for about 50 or 40, but he busting them 3 or 4 yards or 2 yards when we need them. You know what I'm saying? Like game winning touchdowns. And he representing the crib. Yeah, I'm in Atlanta, but my man represent the crib. Kareem doing his thing. And so it's always good to know the running game is solid and doing what we do. So no matter what no matter who behind the pocket, who behind center that is, if the running game can get off and get a good start, that'll help the rookie out. Because in the beginning, we was kind of like in shambles, not knowing what he was gonna do in the beginning. But like people fail to like Nick Chubb is going for the season. Now Deshaun Watson is out for the season. And you would think you lose we talking about, look, I ain't counting that man money, right? I don't watch shows, I done seen shows today, people all they want to talk about, yeah, they paid him to whatever, man. I ain't counting that man money. He got hurt. I don't hear him counting Aaron Rodgers' money. He got hurt. Or what he ain't do, he might make it back. He got hurt early. Ain't no talent. Right? But the whole thing is, it's like, what? You care about Westwood, huh? Yeah. You can come in here if you want to talk about the Steelers. We can talk later. If you want to talk about some Steelers and what they and what y'all think y'all gonna do, because it ain't going down like you think. Listen, man, if my Browns didn't show nothing the other day, they showed that they a team that's hungry. That's listen, man, to come back twice from being down by 14, huh? Listen, man, I'm a true Browns fan. I'm a Browns fan from listen, man, watch this. I bleed orange and brown, right? I've been a Browns fan since a kid. In high school, I was orange and brown. You don't believe me? What? You think I'm playing? I bleed orange and brown. I do this. Shout out to Larry West. Orange and brown. You see it, right? So when I say that we, that hold up, man. That I was interrupted. I was interrupted because this guy came in here. My man Tory. Yeah, boo. Listen, man. I'm solo dolo in my own solo. I'm the Browns. This is the Browns versus the Steelers, and I got two Steeler fans in my chat. At least he said, yeah, it's gonna be a good game. Yeah, it's gonna be a good game. Because it's really gonna be a battle of these defenses. It's really Myles Garrett, TJ Watt. I gotta give it to him. I ain't gonna, I ain't gonna knock it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And if y'all want to share the show, by all means, please do so. But I want to thank everybody for this up in here. And not only that, be sure to go subscribe, ManDeleon Live, and hit the like button, hit the bell, and just hit all them little buttons, man. Oh, we got another lovely queen that slid up in here. We got the lovely Miss Emma. Emma, what's going on with you, Emma? She said she's dropping in, showing some love to man. Yeah, Miss Gigi, she in there, knocked out or something. Appreciate you. But like I said, man, we talking the Browns versus the Steelers this Sunday, and the unfortunate mishap of LaShawn Watson being out for the season. But listen, man, look, if that, like I said, if that game the other day didn't show me that that we come back and we do what we do and we gonna make it. Listen, man, when we paid San Fran, right? San Fran had the #1 defense in the league, so-called, even though we was leading in #1 in the stats, and they was really more like #2 and #3. Everybody was saying they had #1 because they was San Fran and we the Browns. So they don't give them that. They don't want to give us no credit, but it is what it is. But this is the first game that we got PJ Walker and he was playing, like basically off the street. After that debacle that what you call it had. Right? So he played horrible. But we won. He played horrible, but we won. Right? So I said that to say, you've been a Browns fan since 78. I mean, you've been a Steelers fan since 78. Listen, man, this guy right here, I don't know if he's a Browns fan or a Steelers fan. Because that guy posts more Brown stuff on his page than Steelers stuff. If you go to that man page right now, there's more Brown, there's more stuff about the Cleveland Browns than there is the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, all of it's like hate mail about the Browns, but he's more interested in, like, he got up-to-date reports about the Browns before Browns fans. Oh, the 49ers also didn't have Deebo Sanders and CM. No. They played that game and we put them out. Yeah, because CMC scored and then he left the game and Deebo left the game. We put them out the game. The real #1 defense. Hey, sticks and stones may break my bones, but these Browns gonna beat your. No, hey, look, I know what you're doing, sir. So I know you probably, can't join in, but anybody that's got a little courage or got 2 seconds. No, I don't care if you got 2 seconds. If you got some courage, because if you come up in here, let me go back to, because I was letting them know I bled the orange and brown, but we're gonna get back to the doghouse. We're gonna get back to the doghouse. But yeah, if you want to come up in the doghouse with ManDeleon, the link is in the chat on the if you're on YouTube. So go to ManDeleon Live on YouTube. That's where the link is at. You could join the live chat. I mean, actually get in here and chop it up with your man, the one and only DeLeon. So listen, they got us losing by 1.5 points. We're gonna surprise some people. Yeah. The Ravens didn't think we was gonna beat them. I ain't gonna lie, I had something to do on Sunday. I was trying to make it home. I was on my way home, right? First quarter, I'm like, I'm gonna make it home in time. First quarter, I'm good. I got the ticket on my phone. I'm you know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna miss nothing. So I got it on in the car. To check the score. But I hadn't missed nothing but like 5 minutes. And I turned the game on. It was 14-0. I didn't understand. I didn't know what was going on. I was like, what happened? You know? But we pulled it out. Tory said, what did he say, man? He said, I'm gonna keep it $1.25. I'm not a Kenny Pickett fan, but he's won more games than Watson this year. Watson been hurt. Has he played more games than Watson this year? You know, and he got y'all got a good defense too. Has the defense won more games? Because y'all won those games at the end of the game. Like, trust me. And the defense be scoring. So don't give Kenny Pickett credit for stuff he ain't done now. You know, he listen. You know this. He ain't Ben. He's not Ben. He's not Big Ben. He ain't Little Ben. He ain't been around the corner. He ain't been nowhere. You know, and little or not, he might become has been and be gone. So he ain't done nothing. And this is a different team. This is a different team that you faced before. It's a different team that y'all faced the last time we played each other. Okay? Different, not different in the sense that we ain't gonna have Deshaun Watson. But it's a different team. He ain't Uncle Ben neither. Now see, that's unfair, right? Because that's the whole point. It's like when people say Pittsburgh won, they don't say they won because of Pickett. They don't say they won. They don't even say they won because of the defense. Sometimes they say Tomlinson got them dudes to win. We don't know how, but them dudes winning because of him. Because he just exude that, you know. I get it. I ain't gonna hate on my man. But I'll be firm on. I ain't no hater. I'll be firm on not congratulating folks of the opposite team too tough. I give you props, but don't think I'm gonna be riding it just because you know. I know the numbers speak with it, whatever, but I'm just true with it. Listen, man, we know the stats. Look, I ain't gonna hate on my man. Like I'm saying, look, for one, that's a brother doing his thing, and you know, hey, and side like that's what I'm saying. That brother's already legendary. So I wasn't gonna argue with who. I, come on, man. I'm a Browns fan. I'm a fan of the team. Okay, there's nobody in the world goes to compare Kevin Stefanski to Mike Tomlin. Okay, trust, believe. You ain't gonna get me. You ain't gonna trip me up with that. What? Oh, do your thing, bro. Thanks for stopping by. Look, my man was sliding in. Maybe took a little break. Appreciate you. Go Browns. Hold on to that. You know. look at this right here. This might be the last thing you be seeing. Kings of the North. Peace to the Kings of the North. Look, I guess Dink bowed out. He was like, "You can handle it." But definitely appreciate my man coming in, chopping it up. My man Tori. Um, he a big Browns fan too. He was about he ain't speak on it when I said that. He ain't speak on it. He a huge Browns fan because he posts more stuff about the Browns than he do his own team. I swear he do. And I could prove it. I mean, it's out there. Like, you ain't gotta take my word for it. You can just go, oh yeah, he wasn't lying. Look, one, three posts today. He got about 5 posts about the Browns on it. Look, he had breaking news about Deshaun Watson and everything, all of that. DTR starting and how he a lame goat or whatever you call it. Look, it's okay. Because we gonna be all right. And my man gonna be all right. You know? Listen, we gonna DTR gonna stand for something besides Dory and Thompson Robinson in a minute. Right? Like doing them raggedy, doing y'all something. It's gonna be something because I got faith in my man. Just don't be doing nothing reckless. Cause he got out there, I was cringing that game. I was excited, and then by like the second quarter, I was cringing. I was like, oh my God, what is he doing? Yeah, I was yeah, it was rough. But I ain't bugging. See, look, you see that? I mean, you see that laugh? You see that? I mean, I'm telling the truth. Hey, you ain't gonna go to my page, you ain't gonna see nothing yellow and black on my page. You ain't gonna see nothing yellow and black. You ain't gonna see nothing, no a fruity yellow towel, none of that. You know what I mean? No dandelion towel. You ain't gonna see none of that. You just you gonna see some brown stats. You gonna see some Cleveland Cavs. You know, you gonna see some Guardians. You gonna see some Ohio State. That's what you gonna see. You but not you ain't gonna see me post nothing that something that I ain't a fan of. So that's why I'm saying that man right there was a fan of that. But yeah, man, I just kind of wanted to come on for a minute, man, and just talk about this matchup, man, because I'm gonna make this prediction. Not just as a fan, because I'm saying we're gonna win it just anyway. But my prediction is that DTR is going to have a couple TDs, um, at least one passing and one rushing. ManDeleon said it first. One passing and one rushing. DTR. He gonna surprise some folks this Sunday. Mainly them Steelers and them Steelers fans. and some Browns fans because we be rough. Browns fans be rough, boy. They be rough on these. Hey, Cleveland ain't an easy city to play in. Cleveland ain't an easy city to play for. Trust me. LeBron from there. He from Akron. He from Cleveland. From and it ain't easy. But but I got faith in my boys. ManDeleon said it first. Playoffs. We mess around, get home field advantage in the playoffs. We better than a lot of other teams they don't give us credit for. Right? They don't even want to talk about us. You understand? Like the Deshaun, his injury, like they talked about that because it was like they was happy just so they could talk about count that man money and say, oh, call it a bust and why they pay that man, he ain't played and this thing we still ain't seen. Yeah, trust me as a fan, I'm like, yo, he need to be out there, just when he was shaking off that rust and finding his niche. It seemed like every time he start finding his little way, something dumb happened. It's okay. It ain't over. Right? If Aaron Rodgers can get hurt and y'all be optimistic about a 40-year-old man coming back next year, if you could be optimistic about a 40-year-old man who got injured coming back for the next season, I could be optimistic about Watson. Okay? And not only that, he just gonna get a front row seat of this greatness from the sideline of what his team gonna be doing because we gonna win. We gonna win like we was winning with him and winning without him. I wish he was winning with us. Man, I wish he was, man. Because it's okay. But like I said, we good. Go and get healthy, bro. Do your thing. I ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. The Browns fans ain't going nowhere. True fans ain't going nowhere. But I want y'all to ponder on that. If somebody could wait on some, if you could wait on a 40-year-old dude who got hurt and wait for him to come back next season, we could wait on this brother right here. We could wait on him. Yeah, we okay. He's still under contract. Yeah, we okay. Because we're gonna have to be. And DTR ain't gotta be great. He just gotta be okay. He just gotta manage the ball, not turn the ball over. We'll be okay. Right? I think we got this. But I'm out of here. It's the one and only ManDeleon, the Al Capone of the microphone. Thank y'all for coming into the Dawghouse. I'm out of here like a breeze through the trees. And when I'm going, I'm taking all the leads. Much love and success. Y'all stay blessed.